Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the AK47 assault rifle here in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. So of course guys, welcome to weekend 2 of the Modern Warfare beta. If you guys didn't already know, a little bit earlier today at the time of making this video, the Modern Warfare beta did end up going live, and of course for weekend 2 there were several changes to the game. For example, now the beta is live on PlayStation 4, Xbox One as well as PC, and cross-platform play is also live, and that's of course pretty awesome. As of right now, the level cap is still set at 20. However, within the next couple days that level is going to be bumping up to level 30, and it could possibly go higher. We're of course going to have to see. So with all that in mind, what I'm going to be doing in today's video is a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the AK47 assault rifle. Now that's the thing, the AK47 is an extremely powerful as well as a very consistent assault rifle in the game, and back during weekend 1 of the beta I used the AK47 quite a bit. So if you guys are new to my channel and you don't know what I'm going to be covering in this video, and that is right at the beginning, I'm going to be discussing the AK47, then I'm going to be moving over to a really awesome creative class that I have for the weapon, and before I end off the video I am going to be talking about a couple things that you want to know about the class setup before you go ahead and use it. Also, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Black Ops 4 as well as Modern Warfare content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the commentary. Alright, to start off this video, let's go ahead and discuss the AK47. Interestingly enough, the AK47 is one of the first ever assault rifles, as well as overall is one of the first ever weapons that you unlock in the Modern Warfare beta. So that means as soon as you hit level 4 and you unlock creative class, you can immediately start using this weapon. The AK47 is a very consistent as well as a very powerful weapon in the Modern Warfare beta. To note, the rate of fire is a little bit slower than other assault rifles in the game, such as the M4A1 carbine as well as the M13. However, with that in mind, where the AK47 lacks in RPM, it definitely shirts that up when it comes to the damage. The damage on the AK47 is absolutely insane, and if you're in a close to medium range engagement and you do end up getting a headshot, you can very easily drop an opponent within 2 to 3 shots. The magazine size on the AK is actually quite good if you compare it to other weapons in Modern Warfare, as well as the main downside to the AK47, and that's the weapon has quite hefty recoil. However, if you make sure to equip a grip attachment as well as if you know how to control your recoil, you're going to be doing extremely well when you are going to be using the AK47. So with all that in mind, now I am going to be moving over to the creative class portion of this video, and of course guys, as you can see, the creative class is going to be on your screen right now. Alright, so of course this is the class setup. Now that's the thing, a little bit later in this video I am going to be talking more in depth when it comes to the perks as well as the equipment that I chose for this particular class setup, and right now of course I'm going to be talking a little bit about the attachments that I have on the AK47. And guys, as you can see, these are the attachments that I am running on my AK47, and our first attachment is going to be the heavy duty barrel. Now that's the thing, this barrel is going to be bumping up the damage range as well as the bullet velocity, therefore just increasing the time to kill and overall making this weapon a lot more effective in Modern Warfare. Our second attachment is going to be the optics mini reflex sight, which is personally one of my favorite optics in Modern Warfare. It's very reminiscent of the ELO sight from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 as well as Black Ops 4, and overall I find this optic to be a lot more precise over just the base iron sights of the AK47, so that's how of course we are going to be using it. For our third attachment, we are going to be using the lightweight stock, which is going to be bumping up the aim walking movement speed, which is overall going to allow us to be a lot more lightweight as well as a lot more mobile when we are going to be using the AK47, which in turn means that we can play a lot more aggressively when we are going to be using this class setup. Our fourth attachment is going to be extended mags, which is just going to be bumping up the ammo capacity that we have on the weapon, which is extremely useful on this weapon. And then of course for our final attachment, we are going to be using the vertical foregrip, which is going to be reducing that vertical recoil, which is extremely useful because, as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, the AK47 has quite significant recoil, so if you put on this attachment, it's going to allow us to control it a lot easier, overall making the AK47 a way more accurate assault rifle. Alright, so that's of course going to be the attachment combination that I have on my AK47. So now I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the perk as well as the equipment combination that I have for this particular class setup. Starting from the top, our secondary weapon is going to be the Desert Eagle, and that's just because, in my opinion, the Desert Eagle is easily the best secondary weapon in the current state of Modern Warfare, so that's how come we are going to be using it. For our first perk, we are going to be using Scavenger scavenger, which means we don't have to worry about running out of ammunition. Then for our second perk, we are going to be using hardline, which overall hardline is just going to make it a lot easier to get our kill streaks in the game, which is extremely useful. Then moving over to our final perk, we are going to be using battle harden, which is an extremely crucial perk in this game, because what battle harden does is it increases your resilience to both stun as well as flash grenades, which is extremely useful in the current state of Modern Warfare, because if you play the beta, you will know that there is a lot of stun as well as concussion spam. So if you put on battle harden, it's just going to be combating that a little bit, and overall is an extremely useful perk in this game. For our lethal grenade, we are going to be using the Semtex, as well as for our tactical, we are going to be using the flash grenade. So yeah guys, that's of course going to be it for the creative class portion of this video. Now before I end off the video overall, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things that you want to know about this class setup before you go ahead and use it. First of all, if you want to excel when using the AK47, try to stick to those close to medium range engagements. That's of course where this weapon excels. Now don't get me wrong, when you are going to be using this class setup, you can still effectively take out opponents at long range. However, those longer ranges is where you really start to notice the recoil on the AK, so make sure to keep that in mind, as well as one crucial thing, and that's when you are going to be using the AK47, try to aim for the head. If you can get a headshot, you're going to be absolutely dropping that opponent. So in summary, if you make sure to stick to those close to medium range engagements, as well as you make sure to aim for the head, you're going to be absolutely dominating the Modern Warfare beta with this particular class setup. So yeah, as of course we're going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.